The information on this program does not constitute medical or health advice. If you have medical issues or questions, you should refer them to your personal physician. All views expressed are merely the opinion of the host and guest. There is no expressed or implied customer relationship formed or intended to be formed with Mattress Express. Hey, good day. Welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk. If you're returning, thank you. I hope you find this information of some sort of value when you're purchasing your next sleep system or trying to get a better night's sleep and whatnot. If you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Kevin Fear. The show is called Pillow Talk. It's about sleep. It's about bedding. It's about sleep. I am the president and CEO of Mattress Express, a chain of luxury bedding stores. If we're in a market that we don't have stores yet, we're most likely coming to your market, and you are close enough that people are making the drive. Why would they drive from a town where they have bedding stores to Syracuse or Utica or Watertown to shop at my stores? Because nobody has all the brands under one roof that we do. Nobody that I'm aware of in New York State. In other words, you could go to several places and see everything that we have, or you could just come to our place. We have it all. We have Tempur-Pedic, we have Stearns & Foster, we have Sealy Hybrid. We have the full line of Purple, the big online brand, the full line of Puffy, the big online brand. We have lots of number beds. We have the number bed by Instant Comfort with a 25-year industry-leading warranty. Personal Comfort is another one we carry. We have Posh and Lavish, Eclipse Hotel quality bedding, and more. We have a full line of flex heads and king or queens. That's why people come. We make it easy to pay. We have no credit check payment plans. We have up to 5 years interest-free on some beds, and we're nice. You can always go to mattressexpressny.com. During business hours, you can call 1-800-NEW beds, 1-800 new beds. If you got a question or comment for me, a nice comment, you can email me directly at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. On this show, we interview people. We talk about different types of bedding and how they're made, and sheets and pillows and adjustable bases. And sometimes we go over articles that I find interesting and pertinent to what I'm talking about. Today, I have an article from the sleepfoundation.org. I find a lot of good stuff on this site. It's called Sleep Statistics. Kind of interesting. And when you read these things, you know, what you take away from this, or what I take away from this generally, sleep is critical. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Your body's recovering, it's healing. It affects everything you do. It affects your health in so many ways. It affects your relationships, how you drive, how you perform at work, on and on and on. So some of these statistics that I find interesting. On average, we spend about 2 hours per night dreaming. I don't remember many of my dreams. And if I do, it's rare. I don't know. Some of you, perhaps you do. If you do, drop me a line, pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. Another fact, in a normal sleep period, a person experiences 4 to 6 sleep cycles. Yes, there's different cycles of sleep. REM is the deepest sleep, and that's rapid eye movement. And it's critical. You know, if you're not sleeping well, you may not be getting all these cycles of sleep. I read something, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said one of the reasons that dogs sleep so much is because they don't get REM sleep, because through instincts, they're always on guard. So they sleep very lightly because they're always on guard. So they don't ever get deep sleep. That's why they sleep a lot more. REM sleep makes up 20 to 25% of our total sleep in healthy adults. 80.7 of U.S. adults have taken a nap for 10 minutes or longer in the past 3 months, according to a survey by it doesn't matter by who. Interesting. I'm not a napper. I know people that are. I wish I could take a power nap and get back up and go at it. I find that when I nap, I can't wake. I'm tired after. But I know some people it works great for. I wish I could take a 15-minute power nap and feel like a new person. That's just not how I am built. Okay, we're going over an article on sleepfoundation.org. It's statistics about sleep that I find interesting. The key driver of the body's circadian rhythm, oh God, I'm going to mutilate this, is this, if you're in the medical field, don't laugh at me. The circadian I can't even say it, suprachiasmatic nucleus, SCN, in the brain, which is made of about 20,000 neurons. SUPRACHIASMATIC. I don't know. 7% of adults nap every day, according to a survey by Sleep Cycle and sleepfoundation.org. Yeah, we just talked about that. I don't do that. The average nap is about 1 hour or 60.2 minutes. Metabolism drops by about 15% during NREM sleep. 53.2% of U.S. adults sleep with their bedroom windows closed. It depends on the time of year, right? In upstate New York. In the summer, I sleep with my windows open a lot. In the winter, I certainly sleep with them closed, right? Statistics about insufficient sleep and sleep inequity. Short sleep, or less than 7 hours of sleep of night, is 10.7% more common among Black adults than whites. I don't know why that would be. Oversleeping or sleeping more than 9 hours per night is 1.4% more common among Blacks versus whites. I don't know why that's important. It's in this article by the Sleep Foundation. Adults ages 18 and 64 need 7 or more hours of sleep per night. Adults ages 65 or older, I think they have a misprint here, need 7 to 8 hours. I think it's supposed to say adults 18 and under need 7 or more hours, and adults 65 or older need 7 to 8 hours. More than 1/3 of U.S. adults sleep less than 7 hours a night. What do I sleep? I sleep usually about 8 hours, I would say. Yeah, I used to work with a woman when I was a kid. I worked at Van Dyne Nursing Home. If you're from Syracuse, you're familiar with that. I was an aide. It was a great experience when I was in high school. I met fascinating people. It taught me about life and death and compassion and old age. And it wasn't all old people, but nevertheless, I worked with a woman. Her name was Helen. I don't know if she's with us anymore. This was 30 years ago, and she was not a very young woman at the time. And she was, I always said, if I was ever incapacitated, this is the woman I would want taking care of me. She taught me more about compassion, and she was just a wonderful woman who really cared about making people comfortable. And it's a person you would want to take care of. But nevertheless, my point is, she only slept 3 to 4 hours a night. I don't know how she did it. Some people are built that way. I am not. I would love to be built that way, but I am not. Among all states, Hawaii has the highest percentage of adults, 43.2%, who get 7 or few hours of sleep each night. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather, right? 51.2% of short sleepers say that sleep problems run in their family. Huh. Adults who live near airports are 23% more likely to report insufficient sleep. I used to live when I was a kid with some roommates in Liverpool, and there was a stop sign in front of our house. We were right next to the airport, and at the back of our backyard was a train track, and we used to call it planes, trains, and automobiles. But I'll tell you what, after a while, you don't hear it. You just don't hear it after a while. You tune it out. Active duty service members are 34% more likely to report insufficient sleep. Well, you could draw a lot of things from that. Interesting facts from sleepfoundation.org. Great website if you want to know more about sleep or do some reading. Again, Kevin Fear, the show is Pillow Talk, where we talk about sleep. And sometimes I pick out articles that I find interesting and share them with you. It's all about helping you get a better night's sleep. Sleep is critical, bringing to your attention how critical a good night's sleep is in your life. Of course, that ties to beds, and we sell beds. That's only a small part of it, though. There's so much more to getting a good night's sleep. But I want to educate you on when you get your next sleep system, what you're looking for, what's important, what's not important. When you are ready to invest in a sleep system, all I ask is that you visit our stores and give us a chance. You can get the locations at mattressexpressny.com. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS during business hours. We have live chat on our website. You can shop on our website. We carry Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Hybrid, Purple, Puffy, whole array of number beds by Instant Comfort, Personal Comfort. We have Posh and Lavish, ultra luxury latex. Unbelievable. I sleep on one right now. I switch around. And more. We have them all under one roof. We're going to be going into break here. Stick around. I think you're going to find the next segment interesting. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. We will be right back after this break.